Hello, this is Jam.
And this is Ira. Haha, we turned it
Wow.
around. Yay! Welcome back to the Ira and Jam show of Sevtech and Minecraft. We're at our base. Hey, Jam.
Hey, Ira.
I noticed that you're wearing some very fetching armor right there.
Yes, it's very, well, not shiny. This is not shiny. I haven't cleaned it.
What's it made out of?
It's made out of bronze. We have now
Bronze.
oodles and noodles of bronze.
That's
Or
amazing. I've got quite nice armor as well. I think you saw. Made of wolf stuff. Now, some of the bronze stuff is definitely better than what I have. But some of the wolf stuff is actually better than the bronze.
I've heard that the boots are fall resistant, for example.
Something like that. I don't know. It doesn't actually say anything because I thought they were. But they don't seem to have anything listed on them. Anyway, we need to give people a tour of our base because we've done some playtime since the last recording session.
And after you.
After me. Oh, goodness. Well, this is the leather making shack. Specifically for making leather. We got all the tools available. And we've got these awesome new things. They're wooden basins. They're amazing. Look what you can do. Look what you can do, right? Right? You can put 3 buckets of water in here.
3 buckets
and
of water.
You can put 3 buckets in. You can only do 1 batch at a time, but you can put 3 buckets of water in. This is the dried hide, so this needs to be combined with the resin. So you can put in 3 hides, 1 resin, and then you just stir it. It's way better on the resources. Uses less salt and less resin, and it's much faster and easier. So if you are just starting, and you've discovered the process of making leather, don't despair, because as soon as you get to age 1, you get a much better way of making it. Come on.
It's still a bit long and boring, but I do believe there will be an even easier way later on.
Yeah, I think leather will get progressively easier as we go. And I think there will come a point where we don't need that much of it anyway. Let's hang those up to dry. So that's the leather shack. We got the house over here, which has been remodeled, redecorated. I lost you, Jan. There you are. Stay with me. Don't want you to get lost.
Not in this base. It's big, but not huge.
It's not that big, no. So this is the kitchen, cooking area. Now, we could just use chests, but I actually like using the shelves for the food. Makes it look like we have a pantry. And there's a cooking area over here. This is a cauldron, which has got some glue in it. That's not food, but it is made in a cauldron. And the stone grills for cooking meat and bread and stuff like that. And then downstairs, maybe I'll ask Jam to lead the way downstairs, because this is Jam's area.
Well, downstairs a little bit of the industrial area with anvils, furnaces that we still haven't used once, and our main place where the copper and tin gets melted down into casting basin, then into blocks, then into ingots, then into bronze ingots. That's the best metal we have so far. And we have already, well, 2 and even more stacks of that. And we can make more. We just haven't melted everything.
Yes, well, take care, Jam, that you don't turn all of the metal into bronze, because we do need specifically tin and copper for a lot of other things, too.
Well, so I'm keeping, like, at least a full stack of each.
Are you? Oh, just the ore. I mean, if you can make us like a stack of the bars at some point, that would be really handy. Because we need them for gears and stuff, for all of the mechanization that we're going to be doing now. Very exciting stuff. And by the way, everyone, just try to keep in mind, even though Jam tends to get through the tech stuff faster than me, he is actually quite new to Minecraft, relatively speaking, especially to modded Minecraft. He's never used Tinker's Construct before, guys. He doesn't know anything about it. This is the first introduction he's getting, and this isn't exactly the most realistic introduction to Tinker's Construct, because this is not how it usually works.
I'll take it.
But it's still good times. Awesome. And we've got a row of kilns over here. And we can,
that was
for
AIRA'S
example,
idea.
make some, well, I stole this idea from Purple Mentat, actually. We can also put hoppers on the top and chests on top of that, but it would take up so much space. And we've got these nice little slats up here for the smoke to go up. But yeah, what happens... Oh, I missed it. There is a graphical error where sometimes it will show the item still in there, even though it's not. Let's do some cobblestone. That will fix itself when you put another item in there. Basically what happens, these are Whopper Mark II. And these are dung pipes. We are using them for their intended purpose. And there you go. They just move everything into this chest. It's just nice and handy. Easier than doing them one at a time.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think that's all for down here right now. The storage is pretty much empty for the moment. Just that one chest over there's got a few things in it. And I think we can head back upstairs. What do you think, Jem? Show them the rest of the base?
Mm-hmm.
So we've got normal storage now. Here's stone stuff, wood stuff. This is kind of natural resources and mob drops. And this is kind of some of the old stuff we don't need anymore and totemic stuff. And this right here, by the way, Jem, is some stuff that I made for you. And I know you probably don't need some of it at this point. But there's one thing on there that I was very, very proud of.
Which
you didn't
is?
take it. Keep going.
I'm just putting it on. And then, what is it? Beer Claw Paxel?
Yes.
Is that the thing? What is it?
Use it to mine stone. It's made out of bear claws. I had to go and murder bears for this, and I gotta tell you something, Jam. It wasn't easy. Not because they fight back hard. These were just little black bears, and they were totally passive. And I had to walk up to them and murder them like mothers with their babies and stuff to get the bear claws.
Evil.
So I hope you appreciate the emotional trauma.
Oh, wrong one. The emotional trauma you gave to the bears or to yourself?
To myself.
Oh boy. Here, let's have a hug.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that hug. The Paxel is really fast at mining, apparently. Not everything, but definitely stone. Mine's really fast. And we got a stone-braced shield. I don't know if we still need that, but in any case.
Might be useful. I'll grab it.
Oh, and I made you another sleeping mat. So that when we go adventuring, you can have an extra one.
Mine is still much more than half.
Oh, mine is almost broken, so I made myself another one and put it in my backpack. Anyway.
Backpacks.
We got our farms over here.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Farm, but I'm with you.
We've got normal stuff, vegetables, wheat, rice, cotton, and then over here we've got the rustic stuff. We can't really do much with it yet, but I think eventually we will be able to. And I just love how they grow up the trellis like this. We've got tomatoes, chili peppers, and my very favorite is the grapes. We get the grape seeds as one of the first things we found, but we couldn't use them. And now we can finally use them. Right now they're just simple fruit food, but eventually we can crush them into juice and wine and stuff. Looking forward to that. Oh, yes.
Pepper.
It's a chili pepper.
Oh, yes. Before we go on an adventure, I really need to remember to take some food with me.
Yes. Well, don't worry. I'll make sure that you're well equipped before we go on any more adventures. I'm going to put this stuff away in the cupboard. Just give me a moment. There we go. And we got some more buildings to show off. Maybe we can come over here.
In a second. Trying to get...
1 second.
1 second. Here. See?
All done? Okay.
All done.
So, the viewers will remember the buffalo, the animal pen from over here is just now for buffalo only, and these will be moved soon too, and probably we will let most of them go, because we don't really need buffalo anymore. Yeah. Getting some wheat there, Jam?
Yep, well, more buffalo.
Well, we don't need any more buffalo, though, is the thing.
More buffalo.
We don't, yeah, but we don't, okay, well.
More buffalo. More buffalo.
Well, I guess
more buffalo.
Have some more buffalo, then. There we go, there's more buffalo in there now, so I'll take care of them later.
It's sort of like you need to take care of them. Either you feed them with wheat and they reproduce, or you don't touch them at all and they don't do anything.
No, I think you misunderstood the meaning of take care of them, but that's okay. So over here we've got our Saplings Cabinet, our shelf with all saplings. I've done a little bit of traveling, so I found some different types of stuff, fir trees, spruce trees. And I made this little roofed area for growing oak trees, and it seems like one of them has grown outside of the thing. Gosh darn it. The purpose of this little roof is just so we don't get the giant ones that are a pain to cut down, but it seems like we did anyway, so I give up. But this is our main wood source now. And I lost my jam.
I'm here.
Lost my jam. Can't find
right
my
here.
jam.
Like right behind you.
Jam, I missed you. I thought you were gone.
I was on the other side of the forest.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
It's okay, I'm here now.
I'm so glad that you're here. Okay. Yeah, we got cocoa beans. I found cocoa beans in Junglewood. I did not find a jungle, but there is a jungle-like biome on an island just over there, which had jungle trees with cocoa beans. We can't really use them yet, but it's still cool to have them. And then there's this building. This is where the rest of the animals are. This is the barn, made out of cedar, because why not? We got some cows. Jam.
Yeah.
Somebody got us some more sheep. Who did that?
Oh, yes. Well, it's either you or me, and I know for sure that it was me.
It was you. Jam did it. Thank you, Jam.
Well, there were a couple of sheep on the hill. Right, well, within minutes walk. The problem is not finding them. The problem is getting them back, because they're really slow when you're holding them in your hands and the sheep is sticking out of your belly like this. Yeah. Anymore? Okay, it's a shield. I think it's a shield now. Sheep. There we go.
Look at that, sticking right out of your chest. Its butt is glued to your chest. It's crazy. Over here we get the chickens.
Are we using chickens for anything but the immense egg generation?
Well, I was hoping that we would breed some of them up and probably eat some of them at some point. But, yeah. I think... Oh, there's just one more area. That's just up here. Did we have the bison powered... By the way, this has been driving me crazy and I keep forgetting to say it. There are no buffalo in America. The totemic mod is supposed to be based on Native American culture. Made by people who have no Native American heritage, by the way. And buffalo is the wrong word. There are no buffalo in America. There are bison.
I'm pretty sure the specific idea for totemic was all the buffalo were hunted to extinction.
Yeah, no. There were never any buffalo in America. And also they weren't hunted to extinction. There's still bison in America, but they're not called buffalo. The animals that are in North America are called bison. And the reason people think they're a buffalo is because of that song Home on the Range. This is Give Me a Home Where the Buffalo Roam, because the person who wrote that song didn't know the difference between a buffalo and a bison. And so now everybody thinks that there's buffalo in America. Buffalo live in like Asia and Africa, not in America. So these are misnamed. They should be bison. Sorry, it's just been bugging me. They're not buffalo.
American bison, also commonly referred to as an American buffalo or simply buffalo in North America.
Yeah, but it's not the right word.
So we'll blame North America.
Oh, I do. Any case, they're powering our chopping block, making some planks for us, and our grindstone, which I've mostly been using to grind barley into flour and wheat into flour. And I think that's it for the base.
We should grab a press and put it somewhere as well.
We should, yes. I'm assuming that at some point soon we won't need the buffalo-powered machines anymore. But for now, we still use them, so...
Yeah, the thing is that if we're gonna hunt some stuff for abyssal craft, we need to either compress the little shadow gems, shards, whatever that we already have, or we need to hunt for the new ones.
Yeah. Well, we could certainly get a press. It'd be useful for other things too. We just haven't done that and set it up yet. We will. We will.
Unfortunately, there isn't a non-horse version of this. If you can chop and grind without the help of a buffalo, bison, or a horse, then unfortunately the press is only the horse press version for now.
Jam, how come you're not wearing a hat or shoes anymore?
It doesn't show.
Oh, it looks like you're not wearing anything.
Does it really not show?
Pants and a shirt.
Okay. No, I'm wearing the wolf head.
Really?
Helmet and wolf shoes, yeah.
Goodness, it's not showing.
Okay,
I just get to look at that handsome face.
And equip them, and no, nothing.
Something flashed for a second.
Yeah, some sync issues.
Some graphical issues.
Well, we figured out that it doesn't show what item we have in our hands until we start whacking with them.
Sometimes. Seems to be a sometimes sort of thing. Well, generally speaking, this pack is pretty dang well made, so I think we can forgive a graphical glitch here and there. So, Jam, what are we up to today? What are our plans? Whoop.
I think, yeah, could you place it on the shelf again? We have another one. For all the great things about this mod, I think sometimes stuff is duplicating. Oh.
Goodness gracious.
Actually, have
enough. Some copper there?
Yeah, we have enough copper to make a block. So I guess I need to take one of these mallets again. It keeps dropping. I would assume...
I don't want it.
That's the thing. I would assume if we right-click on it from the shelf, it goes straight into your inventory.
I guess it doesn't.
It drops on the ground.
It drops it on the ground. You gotta knock it on the floor, and then you pick it up.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Your favorite. The bang.
We will never, ever get to a point where going bang, 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 bang is no longer useful.
Well, I would hope Well, first we have that work table, then we have the stone anvil. Later on, we'll have the normal anvil, but for that, we need the iron. That is, if I'm not mistaken, the next stage.
We'll find out. I don't know. I don't know anything about iron. What's iron? What are you talking about?
Oh, yes.
Speaking in tongues, this guy.
Hug and Ugg.
Oh, we need slightly more sophisticated names than Hug and Ugg now. Actually, I thought it was Glug, not Ugg. You left your copper on the floor there.
Oh, God. My noodle fingers. Spaghetti fingers. Whatever you call them.
I don't know, but it's adorable watching you try to come up with idioms and stuff like this. Remember, don't turn it all into bronze. We're gonna need ingots of copper and tin as well, like a lot of them, especially copper.
I'm trying to figure out how much do we need, so it's 3 and 1. What
exactly are you trying to make all this bronze for? Do you have an actual goal, or are you just making a lot of bronze because you can?
A lot of bronze because I can.
Okay, well, please don't turn it all into bronze.
We can make some bronze armor for later, because wolf belt we have a limited amount of. Bronze we have now 2 full stacks. So.
I think the bronze chest and leggings are better than the wolf ones.
Could be, but again,
let me look it up, because if so, then I will ask you to make me a set of those.
It's harder to hunt for wolves than it is to mine and create copper.
That is true. Okay,
anyway.
So yeah, actually the bronze might be... Oh, the chest plate and the legs are definitely better. The boots and the hat are kind of similar, I think. But yeah, if you... Where'd you go?
I'm upstairs.
Leaving me alone in the basement with all the ghosts?
Ghosts.
Spiders and stuff down there, it's gross.
There are no ghosts downstairs?
As far as you know.
I know for a fact that because I'm spending the majority of my time here.
Well, maybe they're your ghosts.
Yes, my ghosts.
Oh my.
Ghost of all those copper and tin ingots.
Yes. So, Gem, we've made some advancements. By the way, we unlocked this adventurer chapter in the advancements.
Mm-hmm.
You found something in a swamp, so that's something we got to watch out for. I don't know how we continue there, but I think we'll figure that out eventually. We still have some quests in Age 0, which will probably be very easy to finish now that we are no longer in Age 0. And in Age 1, we've got a whole bunch that we still need to do, but we're kind of racing towards... we need to go to the Beneath. Beneathiverse. We need to go to the Beneath, and I have a specific reason for wanting to go to the Beneath. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that is black quartz.
Black quartz. And let me just show my viewers here the reason why. Okay. The reason why I want black quartz.
I'm not gone. I'm upstairs.
You're just going to keep running up and down. Okay, well, I'll just show people then. The reason I want black quartz is a little convoluted. And we're going to need it for several things eventually. But the first thing I wanted to do... I was exploring some of the things that we can now make, now that we're in Age 1, and we can make these vertical wooden slats, which I want for a certain building project. So to make these, we need oak wood molding. How do we make oak wood molding? Well, basically, we need a saw. And I decided to make a saw, and in fact, right here in my inventory, I've actually got one. I made a saw. It's a saw. And it doesn't do anything, Gem. Oh, we lost Gem.
Yeah, I'm still here in the call, but...
You got disconnected. All right, well, I'll show people this while you log back in. So this blade doesn't do anything, and so I did some research, and it turns out it needs mechanical power, which is the same thing that powers the millstone, but we can't use a hand crank for the saw. We have to use other types of power, and the two things that we can use are windmills, which we can make now. Windmills are made with hemp cloth and slabs, very, very simple. Or with a water wheel, which we can also make. It's a copper gear and some wood blades, which are all pretty simple. We can use glue for this part. So then I looked into that, and it turns out we also need one more thing to actually get the power to go into the saw. We need an... I spelled it wrong. Axle. There we go. A wooden axle, which requires black quartz. So just because I want pretty wood things for a building project, I need to do technological advancement. That's what it comes down to. So we need to go, the only place we can get black quartz apparently is in the Beneath, which is another dimension, and it's very scary and dark there. And we need to use magic to get there, and that's what we need to do, I guess. So Jen, what's our plan?
Well, to sleep, I would say, unless you want to immediately go to the Darklands biome, hunt a monster, and come back.
What do we need to do that for? I need a little more explanation than that, please.
The explanation is very simple. We need to do many things, but I do believe we need at least one gem already. So, if you open the advancement and you look, we already completed the Abyssal Crafted advancement, which is Crafted Necronomicon.
Nice.
And later on, we need a Abyssal Trophy case, which is either needs some stuff, either needs us to go into the Shoggoth lair and get some stuff from there, or it needs we need to just mine some monolith inside those monolith stone, I do believe, inside those lairs. And then later we need to do the Beneath teleporter, and I wouldn't be surprised if Beneath teleporter requires, oh, actually not really. Surprisingly enough, though, it requires a demonic will, but that's from blood magic.
Yes, so we do actually need to start blood magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, this is all very... Yeah, we actually need quite a lot of blood magic stuff. And we need a Corallium Pearl.
Okay, for what for?
For the Beneath teleporter. There's a blank teleporter block in the middle, which requires an Apprentice Blood Orb from blood magic.
Oh, you're right.
Some black dye powder, a Corallium Pearl, bronze block, tin block, block of copper. And that... Corallium Pearl... Actually, I think we can make this already. Yeah. Maybe not. Hold on.
We've got enough of them.
Yeah, well, we got 4 Corallium gems. Yeah, so we've got enough. We can do that. But we still need the blood magic stuff. Oh, God, we're gonna do blood magic. I don't want to do blood magic. I don't like blood magic.
No.
Don't like it. No. Don't like blood magic.
No. I'm pretty sure we need more, though, because the blank teleporter requires a Corallium Pearl, and each Corallium Pearl requires a Corallium Infused Stone, and each Corallium Infused Stone requires...
Right, but we only need 1 Corallium Pearl, and we can make a Corallium Infused Stone right now. Why would we need 2?
Because we need 1 for the... Let me go. Beneath teleporter requires a blank teleporter. Blank teleporter requires 1 Corallium Pearl plus Apprentice's Blood Orb. Apprentice's Blood Orb is either made with a block of redstone, whatever that is, or it requires another Corallium Pearl.
Oh, dang, you're right. We do need 2 of them. So we need to hunt some more. We do need to hunt some more of those mobs then. Actually, no, we get that from those crazy zombies in the swamps, I think.
Wait. Are you sure? I think the Corallium is mines, no?
No, we get those from mob drops. Those are, remember those crazy zombies with the blue spots on their faces?
Oh, yeah.
Those are the ones who drop that.
Wait a minute, what do I mine from the Corallium ore then?
What Corallium ore?
Oh, so you don't know? Well then, let's wait until the morning.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Jam?
Follow me.
I'm following you. Sun's coming up.
Yep, that's a good thing. If we find a monster on the way there, not a problem.
We gonna bop him in the face?
Doink. Yep, absolutely, with an axe.
Okay.
Or I think that thing that crafted me is a weapon, actually. Do you have any torches on you?
Oh, don't waste the Paxel. I did get some extra bear claws to repair it with. If we can repair it, I'm not sure. Jam, you don't have any torches.
Well, I asked you specifically. Do you have any torches?
Why didn't you bring any torches? Why is it up to me to get the torches? Hold on, there's a zombie coming to try to bop me in the face, and I gotta bop it back. He's trying to do karate at me.
Is it a karate zombie again?
Just because you watched a bunch of movies doesn't mean you know karate. I only have 3 torches, and I'm very disappointed that you came down here without getting some torches first.
We don't need to. You don't need to go any farther than this. I already see karate
there's
more
some
right
Shoggoth ooze here.
Thankfully, no Shoggoth himself or herself. Do not.
I think I've seen that Shoggoth. By the way, I have been on a journey. What are we doing? I don't have any more torches.
I think we're done. See. We got this. We got this from mining the Corallium ore.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we have enough. That's exactly what we need.
Oh, we need those.
Alright, so we've got the core, so we need to start blood magic. Capture demonic will to build a blood altar. Alright, do you know anything about blood magic? Jam, you keep running away. Where'd you go?
I checked out the next step for what we need to do, and we need metal. So here I am. Blood magic? No, to answer your question. No idea.
Alright, well, we need to... Oh my goodness, I have to try to remember now, because the tutorial thing does not tell us. We need to make a...
Blood altar? Or altar?
I think we have to do... No, we can't make the blood altar until we get demonic will. We need a special weapon.
It's craftable. It's...
No, it's not. We need demonic will.
No, it's craftable. The weapon with which we capture it.
Well, that's what I'm looking for. What is the weapon? No, we need rudimentary snares. That's what we need. So we need a lot of tin ingots.
We have enough, I'm pretty sure.
We don't have them in ingots. And we also need ash. So I need to...
Burn some wood?
Burn some wood. I will make the ash. If you will... Oh my goodness, we're actually low on wood. Alright, I will go cut down some trees.
Are we really?
Start making the ash. If you can get some tin ingots made for us, please.
We have 5 already.
Alright, we're gonna need quite a few.
You think so?
Yes, I have done this before. I do not like blood magic, and I wish to put it on the record that I dislike blood magic, and I don't want to do blood magic.
Are you saying we need more than 1 demonic will?
We need more than 1 rudimentary snare.
We get 4.
And we will need many demonic will.
Okie dokie, I'm doing it right now.
Blood magic is the worst.
Nope.
A lot of people are going to be mad at me, because a lot of people who are watching my videos really like blood magic.
Uh-oh, problem.
What'd you do?
Okay, unfortunately your floor will have to go.
Excuse me?
There you go.
What happened? What's going on? I'm just cutting down trees. I don't know what's happening.
Don't worry. Everything is just
I'm
fine
worried.
And dandy.
I'm very worried. Fine and dandy.
And dandy.
Both of those things.
Yeah.
I just confirm. Both fine and dandy at the same time.
At the same time. 36, right? Yeah.
What?
Math. Trying to math.
You're trying to math? Oh, we're in trouble. I didn't know math was involved in any of this. This is more than I bargained for. So yeah, basically what we have to do is we have to go out and find some monsters. And then we throw the snares at them, and it might take several snares even for one monster, until it starts getting little swirlies around it, and then we have to kill it before the swirlies go away. And then it will drop a demonic will, but we need them to be usually a certain size. You just threw stuff on the floor there, Jam?
It keeps dropping up from underneath me. I don't know. Like clumsy fingers, I'm telling you.
Is butterfingers the term you were looking for?
Yeah, most likely. Hey, wait. Ah, that's hemp fibers. God, that's why. There was a difference.
Yeah, I made a bunch of hemp fibers so that we can make a windmill, but then it turns out we need quartz.
Well, another one of these whoop-de-doos. Bear fat, really? That's
I don't know what to do with that, but we have
apparently fish traps. It's right there in the description.
Yeah, but it doesn't work in this one. Maybe it's for... I don't know. I don't know what it's for.
Strange and peculiar.
Peculiar and strange.
Okay, we have 12 rudimentary snares.
All right. Well, we'll see. We can start with that.
Would you say for starters it'll be enough?
We'll give it a try for starters. Let me see what time it is. I believe the sun is going down, so this is perfectly timed. So we can go out and we can kill some things. So why don't you give me half the snares?
Yep. Let's stand here, and I'll give you just half.
Thank you very much. And we should probably stick fairly close together. Maybe I can show you, or I mean, do you understand how to do it?
I think the idea was well, you just explained it to me.
Yes, but I don't know if you were listening or not.
I was listening.
All right, prove it. This is the test part.
I
want to make sure we don't waste their paint to make.
We throw the snare at a monster. It gets the
How do you throw it at a monster?
Right-click, most likely.
Yes. So you got to get close to it. Hold it in your hand, right-click until you see little swirlies. Then kill the monster real quick.
Swirlies.
Swirlies. So we'll do a night's hunting.
After you.
See what we come up with. Or is that a flower? Oh, whoa, hello. Greetings.
Hello, flower.
God, that's... Oh, no. Now I've got too many mobs. And this is going to be a problem.
You have absolutely no idea where you are.
I've got a creeper threatening to blow up the monster that I threw the snare at. Okay.
Which direction did you go in?
I am right next to our base.
Okay.
Crap. I'm out of snares and I didn't get anything. Told you we need a lot of them.
All right, we'll make more.
It's raining.